Hey, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Sparta podcast. It's November 7th, and I'm here with Brian and yeah, Pumpvember, Upvember,
Moonvember, I think it's what
Moonvember.
what they're
Yeah,
calling it.
Uptober is like good, but
But now
Upvember, Moon
Moonvember, there it's a carry on over to November. So we're doing pretty good in the market, right? I mean, it was like pretty down, I'd say, during the week where it was like kind of below all-time highs. Bitcoin was like 60,000, ETH was like hovering around like 4,300. But I think a lot of movement was coming, moving down to high cap coins. But now we are recording on a good day where it's pretty green right now. And Bitcoin is, up. It's at 62,000, and ETH is, back at it at that one all-time high level, where it's at 4,600. 4,628. So market's been pretty good today, at least. Everything is green, which is good for the portfolio and mental fortitude. But yeah, market's pretty good right now. We're going on to Shills, and so Daniel, do you want to go first, or should I go first? Because I have a lot of shit. I have like 2-3 shills that I can just pop off.
I also have two or three shills, and it's a throwback, but dude, I just have this feeling like in my gut that Chainlink is gonna pop.
I was about to say that too. That was one of my shills.
Got you
You,
good.
yeah,
Got
you
you
beat me
good.
to it. I gave you I was being
We
polite,
were talking about it already. No, I know. But I
but
mean, if you know, you know. Like
so the thing
didn't
is
read,
that
not selling. Although I need to buy
there's a
back in.
lot of there's a lot of the 4chan posts coming out of all these. There's a lot more advertisements coming out, and there was a recent like mainstream article, on Cointelegraph, how big a jump that Chainlink did this year. Like
The
they
amount
locked
of
in
the amount of
they went
yep,
from 7 billion TVL to 75 billion.
yeah,
And
I saw
that's
that.
crazy considering the price hasn't really changed since March,
Yeah.
when I started looking into it or when I started
And
buying.
Moore's law,
No, it's
Metcalf's, yeah,
Metcalf's law, where it's like
and
the
Moore's
more
law, both.
what's Mears law?
But you're right. I meant Metcalf's. But Moore's law
Yeah,
is the
fuck
one
you.
where yeah, Moore's law is the one where every 6 months the computing power increases by double and gets half the price.
Yeah, so but the thing
But
with
in general, like the more transactions, that's Metcalfe's law. Like
yeah,
every node and network
integrations, every
exponentially
integration, yeah.
increases. Like, and basically, like I mean, Chainlink is inevitable. Like, but like
No, but
there
they
was that
actually
lull.
said
Like,
that in the article. So in the Chainlink article on Cointelegraph where they announced the TVL, they're like Chainlink is, you know, an oracle uh for all blockchains. Like it is the backbone of crypto,
don't bet on a blockchain. Bet on like the
the
background solution.
ecosystems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I saved the tweet, but like you see there's more link buzz, and you see all these high market caps that are pumping Solana, Avalanche. It's just a matter of time that link pumps. Like link is
Yeah.
like link wants to, in the way that tokenomics work too. There's more opportunity to suppress the price, because the nodes are getting paid in link node validators, so they're getting
Yeah, the supply will eventually start getting decreased.
but it's
Although I'm not
inevitable.
sure if the tokenomics like totally makes sense, but it'll be another that's like a whole thing to look at, and that's like getting in the weeds. But I got another one for you.
Yeah,
And I wanna once I get on my computer to do this time thing with you, I'm gonna look into my Soul wallet. If you want a
I want a
degen
soul play.
if you want a degen shitcoin, WOOF on Solana. And you
Okay.
remember where I was like so obsessed, where I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
I got
getting on
10,000.
Solana to be able to get. I need an airdrop. Like I'm gonna feel like a failure if I don't get an airdrop. And I got airdropped on Soul Wallet. I have Froggy and WOOF, and I think I have like 450 million WOOF tokens. I don't know what they're worth, but I think it's up. Like, you want to look at the chart,
I gotta look
dude?
for Solana DAX.
So it's WOOF Solana, and then it's a it's a meme coin. It has no inherent worth, but it's deflationary when you sell. So you're incentivized to hold.
Okay.
And yeah, I would say okay, so I'm looking at the chart on Coin Market Cap, and dude, it's so
It's
hard to
point.
read these
It's point.
ones. It's
So the thing is,
got to
you
do like
made
10
one.
to the
You
negative
made
third
well.
or
You
something.
made a mistake going on Coin Market Cap. You got to use CoinGecko. CoinGecko
Better.
is
Yeah.
more precise. Like, because Coin Market Cap only gives you 3 or 4 decimals. Like, it rounds up.
So dumb. Yeah, it's so annoying.
So CoinGecko is more exact. So Wolf token is 0.00462396. So you probably get,
Oh, I have 0.004904.
but the thing is, so 90 days. You're 90. So when did you get your airdrop?
A long time ago.
Yeah. So 90 days, 30 days, it's up 56,000% the last 30 days. So your wolf is worth something.
I know, I
It's
know.
not worth
It's like
nothing.
no, I have like a lot of digits, and I also have Froggy Coin. And so there's Wolf, and now there's some other ones. There's some other ones. There's
You
like
should have
several
sold
meme
that
coins.
instead of your pudgy penguin.
I mean, selling the Pudgy Penguin, I'm trying to buy it back, but the Pudgy Penguin floor is 1.39 now. I'm
Oh,
glad I got two. Yeah.
yeah. 2.5.
Or
You
no, I
got two
got
and a half.
2.5.
You got
Yeah, I
two
got
and a half.
2.5.
You killed it.
I just felt it in my bones. Sometimes they go with your bones. So there's that. And then for my last show, and I was gonna ask you about this, but it's one of those things where I was just like, I'm just getting these feelings in my bones where you just ape.
Yeah.
And Mikhail talked about doing the liquidity pairs of wrapped AVAX
Yeah,
and
he went in.
what is it? Wrapped AVAX and Storm
Um,
and wrapped AVAX and what was it?
it's just
Cycle.
Storm.
What is
Storm and
Storm and
Cycle.
yeah, what are those? I don't even
I don't
know,
even
but I'm like,
know.
probably a good idea. Like this is some degen shit where you're getting into liquidity pools on AVAX of coins I don't even know. It's probably a
Yeah.
good idea. Like AVAX is going up.
I know
I asked
Trader
him
Joe, but
I
that's
asked him
only the
about
point.
impermanent loss, and he was just like, whatever, YOLO.
Yeah. I mean, when you're that early to like a coin, impermanent loss is not that much of a hit,
Well,
right?
also at the end of the day, it's like your two sides are like some altcoin that might go to the moon.
Or
And then if you have like,
USDR like
or
AVAX.
AVAX. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like if AVAX goes up, you kind
Win-win.
of don't loot. Yeah. I'm sending you a funny meme though. Um, but you can go ahead and
Yeah, so my shell is basically passive income on like time or
yeah.
or some kind of stake solution
Oh,
where
popsicle?
well,
What's
popsicle is a
popsicle?
vehicle, is another
Yeah.
vehicle. That's like I think it's like LP pools on steroids because there's that impermanent loss issue. But Daniel, you know, dude's
Sesta Daniele.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
giga brained.
I'm
It's
trying to meet him. Yeah.
it's a self-optimizing LP pool. So it will self-optimize to minimize your impermanent loss. That's what, I was reading, just off Twitter that I need to look into. So I'm not like fully prepared to like shill that or like name that as my shill, but it's definitely like something to look into where it's like he could have like it like rebate or like it automatically adjusts to like impermanent loss where it's like an LP pool with AI like tendencies, which is like kind of like I said this last week.
That
He's
stuff,
he's a giga
that
brain.
stuff, that stuff weirds me out though, man. You seen what happened to Zillow?
Oh yeah, that that's
That's
some
AI gone
macroeconomic.
wrong.
Yeah, because they just
And
so
then they
yeah
were
they're
talking
buying
about like
houses.
Su was talking about how like you can't have an AI do a human's thing because of pattern and
Yeah,
like external factors and like they're selling houses at a loss because their AI told them to buy them.
it's and they're going bankrupt.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
because no one's buying houses, and then they'll end up selling to BlackRock. But that's a bigger
They're
story.
selling to BlackRock and then
Yeah.
it's just like a shell game. Like,
Yeah, it's like housing market. Yeah,
well, that's the scary thing where people are just like, yeah, they're all scared of Skynet and AI. And then it was like a photo of like a Tesla that like someone had drawn a circle around it. So like it thought that it couldn't leave because it couldn't cross a white line. Like the AI people are scared of.
it's like the Roomba.
Yeah. 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 So
Yeah,
I don't know. I
but
mean, the automatically, and I was rewatching one of the old up onlys where they were talking about that one stablecoin Feg, and then the peg broke, and it's just like, and you
yeah.
talk about like tether like breaking, like there's some shady stuff going
Well, that's
on.
why Ohm and Time and
The
those Ohm
real reserve
forks,
currencies.
those
Yeah.
reserve currencies are definitely worthwhile to get into. Getting back to my on point, which is like my show is, I think it's good if you are the type of crypto person that wants to forget about something, and you
The
know
auto compounding is a big
if
relief.
you can get over the fact that you're doing like something risky, like throw so do so for me, my personal story is I put 1500. Like if you can afford 1500, less than that's not, I don't know, for me that's not too much where um
It's not a
that
car. It's not life changing money, but
yeah,
you,
it's not
it's
like,
a considerable
and
savings.
if you
It's a
lose
considerable.
it, it doesn't hurt me that much. Where it's like that's maybe a month or 2 weeks worth of work, or if you're making, or a month worth of work. And so and just watch it auto compound, like forget about it, like put 1,000 in, figure out how to bridge to AVAX. There's you can call out, use our consulting services, or you can look up, or I don't know, there's Twitter threads or whatnot. But
Yeah. What is the
to
one thread though that you sent? Because that one thread is the best one. Who's it
uh
by?
Green Pill,
Yeah.
he does threads for every single fork. So if you want to do like
Z20
time, Z20, which is on poly or
Arbitrum.
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 You want to do Klima, which is has some environmental mission in addition. That's on Polygon. There's SPA, which is
Yeah, shout
shout
out.
out SPA, our high school, or Spartacus, which is on Phantom, your favorite network.
Yeah,
And then
that is my favorite.
they're getting like 500, six-figure APY. And so he does guides for all of that, even spell. And if you stake it, you gain some auto compounds every 8 hours. And then the thing that I'm like been looking into, that
Oh,
I sent
restaking.
Daniel,
Yeah.
the Twitter thread where it's like you can use abracadabra, which is spell that whole ecosystem to
To get into some pools. Yeah, get in the pools
use
and
your stake position as collateral to put it back into time, or your stake position, and the like APY difference on your loan that you're borrowing, and the rate that you're getting in 8 hours is way
astronomical.
way
Yeah,
outsets your
the
difference.
arbitrage is insane. Yeah.
The arbitrage is insane, and not insane. So yeah, start off with passive income. Get on that, because it's just you're auto compounding like crazy. I don't know how they do it. Don't ask me like how they can get the APY so high, but that it's possible. And I've been in it for like a month and it worked. Like it hasn't rugged. Danielle is gigabrained and he's behind time. And so,
Well,
I'm
let's wrap
just
it up there.
super
Hopefully, I can
bullish.
meet
Yeah.
Daniele. Skull
Yeah.
Vikings, they're up 7-3, and let's
Yeah.
get these.
I
Let's just
rambled
shill
on.
also our let's shill our consultancy services for people to understand though. If you would like to pay Brian and I, we will set you up for a nominal fee of roughly $100 to $200, depending on if we like you.
We will help you onboard you to MetaMask and get on these coins if you need help. But
Yeah.
yep, so that's there. Thank you for
This is
listening.
Sparta. Thanks, Nick.
This is Crypto Sparta episode 26, I believe, November 7th. All right, peace.
Peace.